beautiful people, welcome back to another Haku Plays video. Today we are going to be doing a prediction video like we do every Thursday. This is coming out a little later than I'd like it to come out, but it's okay because it is time to predict Bachira. Now, we are going to cheat just a little. So, and I'll show you why we're going to cheat. But first, let's address the elephant in the room. If we go to the scout banner, we're going to see that Bachira, or well, more Aryu, actually ends on the 1st of July. That does mean it ends on Monday rather than the standard Friday. So there is a small chance that we don't actually get Bachira tomorrow as we want. But it's okay because worst case we'll get it by Monday, and it is what it is. If this feels like a big Riddle mess up, but it is okay. Now, what do I predict Bachira to be? So, I have a few predictions, but I don't need to do too many predictions. And the reason I don't need too many predictions is because our dear friend Haku has a video from a while back. So I don't need to do any predictions, in fact. So I'm going to throw Haku's video on the screen. So you are going to be able to see. By the way, can I just have a massive shout out to Haku? Every single one of you. I'm going to put the video link in the description. This is a year old, by the way. You know, give this man a big thumbs up for doing this and having this on his channel. So, a year ago, around this time, Bachira came out in JP. So, we can see that he came out with Volume 7. So, pretty much exactly what we have right now. I'm pretty sure we have Volume 7. That's the one thing I didn't actually check. No, it's Volume 6. So, actually, Bachira came out with Volume 7, by the looks of it, on JP. Which probably indicates to me that the Battlefield card is going to come out between now and Bachira. Which will be interesting if, you know, the Battlefield card does come out between then. Maybe we get Battlefield on Friday, and then we get Bachira on Monday. Who knows? Or maybe we get them at the same time. Either way, right, hear me out. Bachira does eventually come out. And when he does come out, our boy was nice enough to put the stats on screen. So there's a very, very good chance that what they'll do is they'll rinse and repeat what they did in JP, and they'll actually give us the stats here. Rather than going onto the JP site, which is going to show me the buff stats, we're going to actually be able to look at the stats here and now. So you can see that at level 100, this Bachira is actually going to have 35% technical and 28% on the stamina, which is actually really cool. And another thing that Haku points out in this video is that, you know, he has 5% on all other growth, like stats for growth. That is so good because it means we're getting in a bonus 5% at intel, at dribbling, not dribbling, at running, at kicking, and at physical. I think that's super, super fantastic. Now, I am going to translate these. Don't worry, we are going to use Google Translate to translate those. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to fast forward the video. I know a lot of you would love to hear Haku, so I am going to put the description, as I said, I'm going to put the video in the description below so that you guys can check that out. Also, he was nice enough to click on the level 100 skill or the level 80 skills so we can see what they look like as well. So just remember that is 20% and 60% because the next bit I'm going to show you is kind of important. So actually, we'll start with that. I do have the translated images here. So, it is technique improved during training. For some reason, my Google Translate decided to cut that percentage out, but it is 20%. Or actually, just put it to the bottom there. So, there you are. So, it's 20% technique improve. And it's practice match bonus of 60%. I know that's really, really hard to see, but there you are. You can always take a screenshot and use Google Translate for yourself. But it is practice match bonus 60% and technique at 20%, which is actually really cool. Now, the rest of these stats, let's have a quick look. I have done a quick Google search like that. So it is a flat technique 200%, a speed up at 15%, and then we have a 30% technique boost. Remember, he's going to get a 20% at the end as well, so that's 50% technique boost on this Bachira card. Stamina up by 20%, and then we have special, this is special rate up at 50%, and I don't actually see what that is. But that's skill up, and I'm not 100% sure what that one is. I can't quite see it. That should be the level. That should be the when you click on it, opens the two skills. So actually, never mind. Ignore me. So yeah, here we are. So he actually only comes with one of the trifecta, but he comes with a crazy amount of technical boost. So he feels like a really, really strong Mitoma. Really. Let's have a quick look. What I'm going to do, I'm going to minimize this. I'm just going to fast forward the video just a little bit. Because I want to see if Haku does show the cards. He doesn't. Okay, that's okay. Because he does show us this, which does show that he's going to start with a gold card in dribbling and a blue card in dribbling, which does mean he's most likely going to have a black card in dribbling as well, which means, you know, he is going to have a lot of dribbling cards, and that is something we really do want. When we're training things like Rayo, when we're training things like Nagi as well, who would want kicking and dribbling, when we would want things like to train Bachira himself, there's a lot of cards right now in the game that really want that technical boost, and this Bachira is going to be fundamental in training him. Now, as I said, massive shout out to Haku for having this like on his channel. So go and give him a big like. But this is my prediction. I mean, believe it or not, I am going to predict this as the Bachira. Now, if you guys want to have something kind of interesting, this is something that I haven't sort of planned for, so we're going to do it on the fly. I'll also show you the JP stats for Bachira, because I feel like that's always like nice to just see. So I would have based my original predictions on here. You'd think because, you know, I'm good at video making, I would have this ready, but it's okay, boys, because I'm not going to have this ready. This is how I make videos. I just do them on the fly. There we go. Breakthrough Bachira, as he's called here. So later on, this Bachira is going to get a buff, and his buff, as you can see, does become kind of insane. Those stats do change, so that special training rate still stays at 50%. In fact, most of these stats stay the same. Instead, he gets a lecture rate at 50% rather than a practice match bonus, so that changes. And then his card colors do change later on as well. But, you know, that's all fine, because for now, so it does look like we're going to get actually a circuit training card. So the other black card he should be giving us is a circuit training card. So we're going to go gold, blue, then we go circuit training and another dribbling card, which is actually super cool, let's be real. And then if you want to just check out who he is going to do partners with, now his skill is this. So when the opposing team is behind during an attack, when the skill is activated, it increases your success rate of breaking through. In addition, it increases your technique of your technique and your teammate's stamina to the end of the match. It's kind of cool. It's a cool ability, and True Beauty looks kind of nice as well. So during the match, your kick and your technique will increase significantly. Fantastic. Cannot go wrong with that. I think it's nice to know some of his match skills. So those of you who picked up Isagi, you're going to be able to pick up things like Charge. You've got Charge with Mitoma as well. You've got the Gold Partner skill. That's with Isagi as well, but only Isagi can activate that. Dedication can be done as well, and that's with a later on Isagi, that's down the line. So it does look like on his release, you're only going to be able to get the Partner skill, and that's going to be for the main Isagi. These other characters aren't actually in the game yet, so it is what it is. And in terms of training skills, we can just have a quick look. Here's the cards that he'll sort of match with. I don't think there are many, so Mitoma's actually one of them. He's going to have a technique boost and a practice boost with Mitoma, and I think everything else, for the most part, is a no-go for us. But that's okay. It is what it is. So I'm just flicking through it so you guys have a kind of small visual, but I hope you find this interesting, and I hope you guys let me know in the comment section below what you guys think of the new Bachira when he's come out. Are you pulling for him? And are you excited for him? Personally, I'm going to be pulling for him. He's one of my favourite characters in the entire show. And yeah, I mean, I love Bachira. I always want a new version of Bachira. So I'm definitely pulling for him. Boys, I hope you found this interesting. I hope you found this helpful. And I will be, diving into Haku's infinite library of content to find more hopeful leaks and share them with you as they come out. Thank you all for watching. Peace.